What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Calypso Protocol final transmission. We're gonna continue on to the next fabricator, and then I'll end it. Cause I'm having just too much fun with this, actually. Come on, guys. Easy money. Oh, he dropped a fuel cell or something. Let's get the hand cannon out.
You've reached the factory entrance. The loading bay is on the other side.
Okay. I might have to check here. Fires a fuse, huh? Oh, okay. So that room is locked. Ah, here we go.
So there's a factory inside the prison.
For the security units, assembly and shipping, with the cargo ship still docked at the loading bay.
That thing I fought was no security unit.
No, but it started as one. You'll find out more inside.
I have a question. Do you guys hate vents too? Because I hate vents. They're just scary, dude.
Quickly,
Wait.
Jacob. We're running out of time.
Alright. Anyone credits? Let's see.
To advance the program would require the perfect host. While Cole pursues...
Please make a selection.
Come on. Oops, I screwed that up.
To advance the program would require the perfect host. While Cole pursued his alpha, I took a different path. A man-machine hybrid infused with the biophage pathogen. At the time, I told myself I was doing this for the common good. But the truth?
Hold on a second.
I couldn't bear to have Cole beat me to the punch. To take credit for my work.
Okay, hold on a second. There's some actual stuff in here we gotta read. Okay. 14th century, France, the Black Death, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna let you guys read this. Well, I'm gonna kind of read it, too. 3 days walked inside the island, searching for was alone. Survivor buried them all with possible instead. Creative smoke. In the smoke had a vision. Like many prophets of the time, was a vision playing doom. Did not last or survive unless sooner or later something manuscript where death makes no mistakes. Details are the chance of I neither. Survivors. Reason research. Phosphorus to. Okay. History of great hunt, hunting the human prey, writes about the mankind, religious duty, burden of performing arts, survival of the fittest, with religious okay, honor of the common survivors. The last living survivor would name Slolius. Most are know the image. Hundreds of consider one group known as their art. This created religion of secular God's head. Okay. Remains a passive secret society. Yes, continue the murder. Yes, the study survivors whenever they could, but this was largely a private affair. They did not concern themselves with geopolitics. This would change in the years of 1919 with the publication of the Survival Man. Okay, in his books, challenge the theory of humanity's extinction would be at the end, and some catastrophe outside force. Many of them believe it would be a devastating plague, but they argued otherwise. He saw how the revolution changed the world. He was concerned. He saw the population growing at a terrifying pace. Against humanity, he urged humanity itself. In his book, he explained the revolution in hand. Metaphors in return. Weeds argued to be more terrible species than yet fist. Who tends to to humanity argues that it was Callisto's duty to do so, to cull the weak, to ensure humanity grew strong. Writings were well received with Caravan. Many shared his fear of humanity being overrun by those not fit for survival. The movement of time focused on the theories of genetic experience. Research proving the words are not determined by race. Okay. Blah blah. Has associated double themselves, the crown believers themselves of the king. Occultists, they quickly took control of the cult. Under his leadership, became more active, seeking the invisible scale. It soon there a couple of us. Okay, beyond the okay. Okay, whew. In the year 1100s, numerous warriors tribes began to settle the western coast of South America, in which they used to be known as the country of Peru. The city was named Paramo, on the side. A volcano, Paramo, indeed a fortress for several hundred years. Peoples of Paramo flourished, without explanation. Everyone vanished. Well, carvings suggest that the tribe may have collectively hurled themselves from the mountainside into some kind of massive ritual sacrifice. For 400 years, it remained empty, a ghost city to be explored by few who dared to make the treacherous climb up the mountain. That changed in 1982. In 1982, a group of archaeologists fled by a known occultist, Burton Norton, traveled to Primo Paro with the intent of determining what caused the disaster of an entire city. Over 40 scientists set up camp among the intact ruins of Primo. It is thought their research through their research that they learned something unexpected. Based on the writing records, they determined that the average lifespan of the Primo people was around 120 years old, considerably higher than other civilizations in the region. Further, there seem to be no descriptions whatsoever of any illness in any of the writings. Indeed, it seemed like the Paramo didn't even have a word in their language for disease. How could this be possible? They shifted the research to this new mysterious topic. Was something in the water, something about the air, perhaps a specific plant that grew at this altitude, the so-called molten goddess, or maybe the volcano itself had something to do with it. Over the course of the project, they reported feeling more healthy and energetic themselves. It was if something about the location was rejuvenating them. Blood tests showed this was not just in their imagination. Researchers reported lessening of all manner of symptoms ranging from depression, whatever was causing this had to be identified. The ramifications would be game-changing. In 1984, 2 years after the work began at Perma, Dr. Bortner went missing and the expedition was shuttered. Some reports describe Northrop as descending into a feverish madness, and that he may have gone so far as to attack his patron. To this day, many speculate that his body was never found because he threw himself into the volcano. Help me. And decades later, we began to see the first major movement towards the southern colonies. A breakthrough occurred in 2128 with the creation of Expansion Helium 3 mining facility on the Earth moon. Within a few decades, the colony had been established on Mars. Various corporations participated in the 22nd century space rush. By 2150s, serious attempts to terraform Mars were underway. These attempts failed spectacularly. It has not been revealed what exactly happened on Mars. In 2168, it is only known as the Mars Incident. Further colonization of the planet will be nearly impossible for the next 6,000 years. And because of this incident, the use of so-called strong ale was outlawed permanently. Despite the Mars Incident, by 2170, outposts such as Hex Station, as well as mining operations were being created throughout the Germanian system, Javonian system, and in 2040, it was on one of Jupiter's moons, Callisto, that the microbe was detected. The microbe seemed to trigger horrific mutations in the miners stationed on Callisto. Classified reports claim back of workers powered in pucks and teeth. The mining operation was closed. The site covered up a cover story concentrate concocted a Jupiter company, UJC, faced bankruptcy. They found salvation from Earth, from Callisto specifically. The microbe that had bankrupted the UJC bore striking similarities to a pathogen found in Parmo through hundreds of years prior. There were differences, of course, but the pathogens seemed to share a common ancestry. Members of the Carapace invested in the UJC and work on further researching this microbe. In 2020, a 50 black iron was constructed as a front for the original research program. An endless supply of research subjects across the original colony below, yet the mystery remained what became known as the biophage or pathogen refused to reveal its secrets. So in 2075, research of Callisto was mothballed, having no generated positive results. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Let's use the fabric here real quick.
UJC printing for all your needs.
And back pistol. I'll keep the rifle ammo. As I'm currently using it. Let's see. Should I continue? Should I turn around? Or stop here? I'm close to the end. I'm gonna end it here. This episode is short. I'm sorry. But yeah, some of these parts are kind of like I thought. Some of these areas are going to be very short. So, yeah. The beginning was really long, mainly because I was trying to get back into the game. Second episode is just me trying to get back into the game as well. Third episode was short because I thought, time constraints. And then this episode might be just short. Mainly it's going to be with the reading there, as you saw. So, yeah. There are probably maybe 3 more parts left in this game. Maybe 3 more episodes. But, yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying the series so far. This is actually going to be a short one. I'll see you guys again probably tomorrow. Because I got to get some sleep. I got some stuff that I got work tonight. So, yeah. As always, like and subscribe as usual. See you guys next time.